For example 2, factoring out a monomial, which is also the GCF, from each polynomial. So here I look, I see 4, 24, and 8. And a common factor of those numbers would be 4. And so I know 4 can divide evenly into 4, 24, and 8. Okay? Then I look at those x's. I have x to the 4th, x to the 3rd, x to the 2nd power. Okay? Since I have a small x squared, that is what I'm going to take out. And so what I do to factor it out is I rewrite that monomial, okay, the GCF, right underneath it. I bring it down here, and now I want to divide and then put those answers here. So 4 divided by 4 is 1. 4 minus 2 is x squared. Negative 24 divided by 4 is negative 6. And 3 minus 2 is x to the 1st. 8 divided by 4 is 2. And 2 minus 2 is 0, so we do not write that down. And basically the idea is that if you were to distribute this 4x squared to each one of these, that you would get back to the original problem. Okay. So in part B, we have 30, 20, and 15. And I know they end in 0 and 5, which means they're divisible by 5. And nothing bigger than 5 goes into any of those. So we're going to go with 5. And then we're going to look at the x's. So I have an x in every term. So because I have an x in every term, I take out the lowest x, which is just x. And then I divide by that GCF. So 30 divided by 5 is 6. 3 minus 1 is 2. 20 divided by 5 is 4. And 2 minus 1 is 1. Negative 15 divided by 5 is negative 3. And 1 minus 1 is 0, so I don't write the x. In letter C, 27, 21, and 9. So initially, my smallest number, 9, I thought, oh, okay, 9 goes into 27 3 times. But it doesn't go into 21. So what else can go into 9 that goes into 21 and 27? Well, 3 can. Then I see I have x to the 4th, x to the 3rd, x squared, and my smallest x is x squared. And I see that I have an x squared, x to the 3rd, x to the 4th. X squared is the smallest x. So I'm going to write that down because I had an x in every single term. And so now I'm going to divide by that 3x squared and get 27 divided by 3. 4 minus 2 is x squared. Negative 21 divided by 3 is negative 7. 3 minus 2 is x to the 1st. 9 divided by 3 is 3. And 2 minus 2 is 0, so we do not write that down. Lastly, letter D, 7, 35, and 14. So what can go into all of those numbers evenly? And that would be 7. And then if I look, I see I have x to the 5th, x to the 3rd, and x. Or in nothing at all, I'm sorry, no x at all. And because there's no x at all, I cannot take an x out. So my GCF is just 7. So now I'm going to divide. 7 divided by 7, 1. And then x to the 5th, there's nothing to subtract, so I just bring x to the 5th down. 35 divided by 7 is 5. X to the 3rd, just bring it down. Negative 14 divided by 7 is negative 2. Close my parenthesis, I'm done.